Alright, so welcome back to another update on Noel Maitland case. Alright, so the car wash worker testified of cleaning a lot of blood from Maitland's sofa. A worker from the Kingston car wash where Constable Noel Maitland alleged took his sofa to be cleaned said she was frightened by the amount of blood she saw coming from the furniture. Alright, so welcome back to another installment. And this is Speak Your Mind TV, our day for Speak Your Mind. And this update that we are giving you is basically coming from a reliable source, Jamaica Gleaner. Right, so this case has been going on for 3 years now, and it looks like this case is finally going to come to an end after they testify of the car wash worker. Alright, so I saw a lot of blood like rice grain. The witness testified via a video link in the Home Circuit Court where Maitland is on trial for the July 2022 murder and disappearance of girlfriend Donnelly Donaldson. The witness recalled exclaiming Jesus when she first saw the blood coming out of the sofa. This a man must dead her in bleed out. Look like them kill somebody in it. She continued. According to the witness, she knew it was blood because of the raw scent that was emanating from the sofa. She also testified that the blood was coming from the right corner of the sofa. The woman told the court that on the morning of July the 13th, 2022, a brown man in a grey car came to the car wash about 9 a.m. and spoke to her and returned with a sofa in a blue and white chunk. According to her, the sofa was removed from the chunk and placed where the cars were being washed. She said she then went from degreaser and bleach to wash the sofa but was told by the brown man not to use any bleach. The witness told the court that she could remember the man if she saw him today, but after looking around the courtroom, she said she didn't see him present. Continuing her evidence, she said wash the sofa with a power wash and she had observed a dark spot about the size of a jump plum prior to washing. The car wash worker said the company had a mobile unit where the car wash worker said the company had a mobile unit which offered the service of cleaning mattress and furniture. Maitland is on trial in the Home Circuit Court on the charges of murder and preventing the legal burial of corpse in the connection with the disappearance of Donnelly. Alright, so Donaldson 2024, a social media personality, swimwear entrepreneur, and a customer service representative was reportedly missing on July the 13th, 2022. Her mother, Sophia Lounge, had previously testified that Maitland picked up her daughter on July the 11th and that she last spoke to her on the morning of July the 12th. Attempts to reach her afterwards were unsuccessful. Alright, so this is just basically my views on this case. Alright, so this case happened back in 2022 and now it's 2025, 3 years prior to the case, right? Noel Maitland was the last person seen with Donnelly. Alright, so he was the last person seen with Donnelly, right? So he should have been the first suspect from the beginning of the trial. And from the beginning of the trial, it's always a back and forth in terms of they need more evidence, they need more this, they need more that. But the moment they went to his apartment and the detectives went there and did a search, and they found out that this place was recently cleaned, that was the breaking point of them saying that alright, something definitely had happened here. And as I said before in most of my videos talking about Noel Maitland, I think this man is basically a pro. I'm not saying a pro of killing women and getting rid of them. I'm saying a pro of, remember, he's a police officer, right? He basically know how it works in terms of getting detectives to getting people to clean his place and so forth. You understand? And for this case to be going on so long, and it's definitely sure that this man is the culprit in this case. You understand? And I think that this man have more than one links. I think the fact that he's a police, the case that takes so long. And things take time to come to the light because people are coming out and finally testifying on what is going on. But I think most of these things should have drawn a red flag from the beginning. Because if I am a car wash owner and you give a settee to me that is full of blood, it's definitely that something has happened. You know, for somebody to lose so much blood, they had that person had to die. They had that person had to die, and for them to just keep that information and not say anything, we can't really blame them because who would know what to do in a position like that? You understand? And I think Noel Maitland is finally gonna get a life sentence for murder, or probably a double life sentence. The fact that um he take the opportunity from the family to bury Donnelly Donaldson because there's no body, you know. And this goes to show that um a relationship or a love triangle can be a death or a disaster because nobody know what was the reason why he killed Donnelly Donaldson, you know. And there's no reason for you to be killing young females for any reason at all. You know what possible can that young girl do for you to kill her? To literally cut up her body or whatever you do, because must something like that happen for there to be so much blood. You must cut up her body or something. You understand? And I honestly think this man should get a double life sentence. A double life sentence. You understand? Because as I say, it doesn't matter what a woman do. You get me? I say there's no reason for you to kill a woman. No matter what them do. Cheat on you, spend your money. It doesn't matter what they do, bro. You get me? I say, and I think this case has been drawn out too long for not to give him two life sentence or give him a death sentence or whatever the case may be. You understand? But basically, him honestly think he would have get away with it. Him being a police, him knowing how the thing the system works, him having links. You get me? I say, because as I said, I think if this was a normal person or a person that wasn't the police would have been sentenced already with all the evidence that was brought forward. And the fact that everything basically I come to the line in terms of people testifying, the evidence, him definitely I get sink. Yeah man, him definitely I get sink. Me not think Noel Maitland I ever see back daylight again. You know, and most people are saying that his baby mother is linked to the murder. But it is possible when I put on pass in baby mother, although I don't know her. But based off what they were saying in the earliest part of the report, that she has some involvement, but she's a police officer also. You know, so it is possible that it's possible that she was involved in it. You know, there's no strong evidence link her with it. That's why she haven't been in custody. But Noel Maitland is definitely getting charged for murder for Donnelly Donaldson. And the judge, I honestly don't think the judge like, got easy on him. Especially say him never him prevent the burial of Donnelly Donaldson to her family for over 3 years. The mother grief, and she finally gonna get justice for the murder of her daughter.
Look at the forming of my hands. Look at my hands. Look at my face. Look at my whole body. I'm shaping like an elephant. I am not proud of it, but it's because of my sickness. I am tired. I can't take it no more. There's not a night that I don't groan in my sleep. I try my best because of my illness, my rheumatoid arthritis, to stay alive and to be strong for my other children. But I can't. Coming here today was like, might as well I had stayed home. Because it's the same thing every time I come. Is it that the justice system is putting on a show for me to come every time the court date, to hear them putting it off and putting it off, and then at the end of the day, they give him bail? Come on.
What are they saying? What was the ruling? What did they say today in the courthouse?
I have to relate from what I was told by the Indicom officers and the detective on the case. They told me that nothing has changed, and the judge reminded the lawyers for him that nothing has changed from the 9th of February. What she said about they have to come up with something in writing why she should give him bail.
Mm.
And they refused